Namaste friends, I'm Jayalakshmi Ravichandran signing in under Creative Crochet Fox India. This is CAL 13 under Tunisian Crochet series. This is titled as Climbing Wavy Field, and this particular swatch uses Tunisian knit stitch and skipping of stitches. That is the only two we are using over here. We skip stitch and we knit the stitches at regular intervals. To make this pattern, we need to take multiples of 6 stitches plus 2 edge stitches, and the hook size I used for this Ganga Alisha yarn is 6. I wanted it little on the denser side, so I use 6. 7 works very fine. To show the sample, I have cast on 20 stitches and I have made my foundation row of 20 stitches here. The first row, you need to skip the very first stitch. To skip the very first stitch, yarn over, don't work in the very first stitch. That is this is not counted, this is right edge stitch here. In this we are not working. In the next 5 we are making Tunisian knit stitch. 1 2 3 4 and 5. The next one we are skipping and Tunisian 5, TKS 1 each in next 5 stitches. Skip the next and place 1 Tunisian single crochet in next 5. 1 2 3 4 and 5. The edge stitch is worked as normal Tunisian single crochet, Tunisian stitch under the 2 loops, this V. When you turn it, you will get a V. Underneath those 2, you insert your hook, pick up your yarn and pull through once, and the reverse pass is normal. Yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yeah. So we began with skipping a stitch here and then 5 TKS, skip 5 TKS, skip 5 TKS. The next one we are going to work 1 TKS here and then skip the next and place 5 TKS. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Skip the next. 1 2 3 4 5. Skip the next. We began with 1 TKS here, so here we will be ending with 4 TKS. 1 2 3 4 and last is the edge stitch under the V. Then reverse pass is normal. I'll meet you at the end of the third reverse pass here. Row 3, we begin with 1 TKS in each of the next 2 stitches. Yarn over and skip the next and then make 1 TKS each in each of the next 5 stitches. Yarn over, skip the next and then 1 TKS each in each of the next 5 stitches. Yarn over, skip the next and 1 TKS in each of the, sorry I have not skipped, I think, yeah. Yarn over, skip the next. Each of the next 3 and then we make the edge stitch here. Then yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. The reverse pass is the normal way, we make the reverse pass. I shall meet you at the beginning of row 4. Fourth row, we make 3 Tunisian net stitches, 1, 2, 3, skip the next, and 1 TKS in each of the next 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Skip the next, yarn over and skip the next, then 1 TKS in next 5, yarn over, skip the next, end with 2 TKS here and the edge stitch. Row number 5, we are going to place 4 TKS to begin with. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Skip the next, yarn over and skip the next. And 5. Yarn over, skip the next. Yarn over, skip the next and place 1 TKS here and then the edge stitch. Now yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. This is your regular reverse pass. I'll meet you at the end. Now row number 6, we make 5 TKS, 1 in each of the first 5 stitches. Skip the next, you need to yarn over and then skip the next. 1 TKS in next 5. Yarn over, skip the next. Yarn over, skip the next and make your last edge stitch. And do the return pass as you always. Row number 7 is similar to row 1. We're going to skip the very first one and place 5 TKS in next 5 stitches. Skip. When you skip a stitch, you always make an yarn over and skip. Then, sorry. And place your last edge stitch. And do your reverse pass at row number 8 is 5 TKS. Skip the next, yarn over, skip the next. Yarn over, skip the next. Yarn over, skip the last and then do the edge stitch. This is similar to row 6. Row 9 onwards it's going to be a little different. So in order not to confuse, I said it's a repeat of 12 rows. Row 6 and 8 are the same, row 1 and 7 are the same. I didn't want to confuse you, so I let it be like that itself, because in the diagram also I have given it accordingly. You will find the diagram in the written pattern. This is row 8 we have completed. Henceforth, we are going to decrease the number of stitches. We are going to make 4 knit, skip, then 5 skip, 5 skip. That way we are going to go. So that is how we get this triangular shape. So up to 5 we have done here. Then 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So now let's do row number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can give it a tug here so that it's not loose at the end. You can give a tug like this, or in the beginning itself you can give and make it a little tighter. And then skip. Skip, and then 5. Skip 1 stitch, 1 TKS in the last, and then 1 edge stitch. Then do your reverse pass as before. I'll meet you at the end of this reverse pass. Row number 10, 3 TKS, skip, 5 TKS, skip, skip. We'll end with 2 TKS. It's simple mathematics. Then you will do the return pass. Row number 11, begin with 2 TKS and end with 3 TKS. 2 TKS we have done. Skip the next. I've done 5. Skip the next, yarn over and skip the next. Then 1 TKS in next 5. Skip the next. Skip the next and place the last 3 TKS. We began with 2 TKS, we are ending with 3 TKS. Then the edge stitch, and for reverse pass, yarn over, pull through, oh god, yeah, yarn over, pull through 1, then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2 till the end. Row 12, we make 1 TKS here, skip the next, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Skip the next, yarn over and skip the next. yarn over and skip the next. Then yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 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 yarn over, pull through 2 till the end. So we have completed one repeat here. This is how it looks. This is how it is formed here. These waves are formed here. The next set is a repetition of rows 1 to 12, and you can make a scarf, you can make whatever you want, you can make even a sweater out of this design. It will look very beautiful. So it's a repeat of rows 1 to 12. You go ahead and make, and if you want the fabric to be little on the more flexible or little less dense, you can go with a higher hook. You can go with 8 mm hook also. That will give a very beautiful finish. And to finish off the square, what we do is first we make chain 1 and just slip stitch binding of stitch for this particular row. Normal way of slipping stitch here, slip stitch to the end, and then slip stitch all the way here to this end, slip stitch in the back loop of this end, slip stitch to this end, again slip stitch here, and finish off at this particular point. So you finish once, then slip stitch, slip stitch, slip stitch, again slip stitch here. This slip stitch, when you do, you will get this finish, the first finish. So when you complete 4 more, that is when you complete slip stitch on all 4 sides, it will give you this effect. So I'll finish this and show you. This is how the finished piece looks. So I have woven the ends also. So this is how it looks. So this is the bigger version, 12-inch square. Actually it is 11.5-inch square. If you add one more row, or when you stretch it, it becomes 12 inches. It's unblocked 11.5 inches. Thank you friends for watching. Have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Do subscribe to Creative Crochet Fox India, and do hit on the bell icon so that you are notified as and when a video is uploaded. Thank you friends. Have a nice day.